Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Hope everybody's having a good January. I thought I'd jump on and talk a little bit about the market. I usually do these mid-month, but the market's changing so quickly that I think it's important to jump on every couple of weeks now just to unpack and see what's going on the ground. So this is what the market is all over the place. Toronto real estate market is really depends on the product and the neighborhood. So here's what I'm seeing on the ground, not only myself, but speaking to colleagues, other agents in the market. This is kind of like a top 10 list of what I'm seeing at the moment. Number one, buyers are back. Lots of agents have been saying this. We're seeing transactions. We're seeing activity a lot more than we saw in October, November, and December. The thing to understand is that buyers' buying capability is restrained because of the higher rates. They're not able to spend as much as possibly they want to. Number two, this has resulted in basically the sub 1 million market to be very busy in the GTA. Anything under $1 million is getting quite a bit of attention, especially in the Toronto area. Number three, this leads to smaller condos specifically, whether it's a bachelor or one bedroom or one plus den, or even smaller 2 bedrooms in the 700K or less are getting a ton of activity, and we're seeing them move fairly quickly. Some of them even getting bidding wars. They are selling, important to say, they are selling at market value though. We're not seeing them, we're not seeing prices getting pushed up, but we are seeing a lot of activity and interest in them. Number four, older condos with higher maintenance fees are sitting. This is an interesting one. Sometimes you can find a really nice older condo that's probably bigger. You get more square footage, and you can buy it at a price point of, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000. The issue with these though is the maintenance fees are usually, $8,000, $9,000, $1,000, sometimes $1,200, depending how old the building is. And this has become a little bit of an issue because lenders take into consideration how much the maintenance fees are when lending you funds. So if you're going to compare $1,000 in maintenance fees versus $500 in maintenance fees, your buying power is now reduced because that's $500 extra a month that you have to pay towards the higher maintenance fees. And thus your buying power is reduced. And I believe that's one of the factors that's really held back some of the older condos with higher maintenance fees. Number five, larger condos, luxury condos, they're down. I mean, it just seems like anything in the 1.5 or higher is taking a long time to sell. And I mean, to be direct, most buyers looking at that price point would prefer to buy a freehold home, backyard, basement, more square footage, and I don't blame them. Number six, slightly more choice in condo inventory than freehold inventory at the moment. Number seven, freehold inventory continues to be very low. And when I say freehold, I mean detached, semi-detached, or row houses with no maintenance fees. They are just really difficult to find right now, and there's not a lot available, and the ones that are available seem to be kind of fixer-uppers, and they seem to be listed or relisted. Number eight, most nice homes that are especially freeholds in good neighborhoods are getting a lot of attention, some of them even getting bidding wars. Again, they're not selling $200,000 over their value, they're selling at their value. If the agent does that tactic where they price them low and they do offer dates, they are getting offers, but eventually they sell at pretty much their market value of what they're worth. Number nine, most common reasons owners are selling in the last few months anyways that I've seen, used to be where people would sell to upsize or downsize. We're seeing a lot less of that because of the cost to do that, break your mortgage and then get a new mortgage or mix and blend your mortgage where the rates are higher. The cost of moving is a lot higher. So we're seeing a lot of people who either need to sell. Not a ton of that, but there is some of it. People maybe who got caught and bought at the height of the market and in a variable rate, and now their payments have shot up. We are seeing a few who are, they have to sell, unfortunately. We may see more of those as we move into the year. B, moving out of the GTA, that's been going on since, even before COVID, but especially during COVID. We are seeing more people sell and move to Northern Ontario, out of province, even out of Canada. And so we're seeing those sellers. And then we're seeing estate sales. Unfortunately, someone who's elderly, maybe they're moved into a home, or unfortunately they pass, the family, then it's an estate sale and they sell their home. And number 10, everyone is patient. Whether you're a buyer or a seller, I'm seeing that on both ends. And again, I don't blame them. There's a lot of uncertainty in the market. So, buyers are doing their homework. They want value in what they purchase. Some buyers feel they can get a discount because of the slower, I guess, market and higher rates. And depending on the product you're looking to buy, it might be possible. Probably not in a smaller, condo because they're still fairly active and in demand. But possibly in another product. And sellers are being super patient, and they don't want the money. They understand the market's changed, and it's not that they're waiting to get the money that they got, that their neighbors got back in February, but they want as much as they can get. And the ones that can be patient are being very patient, and they're sitting on the market, relisting new pricing strategies, etc., to try and maximize the amount that they get. Hope you found this video helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe. I'll be posting more of these. Feel free to share this with any family or friends, or DM me with any questions. Take care.